Hello everyone and welcome to the video where Henrik is talking about the current focus on development and about siege machines. Sorry I didn't have time for a proper video today because I was fucking fishing for the Mortal offline video about fishing. Anyway.
We get TC preview. So we are still heavily focusing on, pretty much the entire team is still quite heavily focused on polish and bug fixing. As you know, we're still in that main focus area. We will slowly, a few of the developers will transition back to more content and feature focus as long as we have finished some of the polish debugs that we have on our list. So eventually we'll be able to show more of those progression as well. As you know, we're also taking transition with Unreal 5, so that's also a big focus for a big chunk of the team that are heavily involved in that. But we are in the process because, you know, since there are so many different positions, obviously everyone can't work at the same thing at the same time. So a lot of things are happening in a few areas to be prepared and ready for whenever the art section or the code section do their part in the different features. And it's been quite interesting to go through the design of the new siege system, designing the new siege weapons. You will recognize the siege weapons from the first game, but obviously we are remaking them, trying to make them more believable and fitting to the game. And also this time we're also making them more, we're making a gameplay modernized update to them. And what I mean with that is that rather than having a little bit awkward interaction with the old siege weapons where you kind of nudge on a specific polygon and the thing moved a little bit and you kept nudging those machines. You know, if you were playing a modern game today, that obviously wouldn't be the way to interact with siege machines. So we're trying to make them more feel like, you know, a modern game when it comes to how do you occupy the aiming and shooting position on the siege machines. And how do you make it, you know, move around it in such an efficient way? And we still want to make it, you know, tactical, interesting, where a coordinated team can use a huge machine more effectively rather than not just being one or two person where something may not even be possible at all. For instance, you wouldn't be able to move a huge catapult with just one person or even two persons. You may need at least 4 to move that one. And it's also going to be based on we're looking to see if we can manage to make it based on strength as well, so that can have an interesting impact. So you could occupy it with 2 huge strong Thursars to move it around, or, you know, 4 average strong ones, or even maximize it fully and make it move even faster. Stuff like that is something we're looking into, see how we can make that refined level even more interesting as well, based on character and tactics. But yeah, after the polish focus, TC and sieging are pretty much the 2 largest systems that we are focusing on to finalize and make them as good as possible and as enjoyable as possible.
So special thanks to all the supporters: Carmel, Professor O, Slum of Gaming, Thibni, Lordless, Henrik, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Vinya, Cologne, Bulldog, Xunila, you, and all the others, of course. And always remember to siege machine hard, party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye.